Welcome everyone to Motor City Aquatics. We're like up there today, so we're gonna do some more resetting. Everything's going great. Not a loss, not a nothing. But I'll show you some stuff we're doing. I decided to take all the substrate out of these tanks that I'm doing and put it up here in the CPD tank to put substrate back in that to make it look even cooler. So that's where we're at right now. Let me see about turning this microphone up. That should be good. But that's where we're at now. Setting these up. Sorry if that's a little dark. I don't know if that's too dark. You know what I could do? I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I was going to say I could get another light out here to brighten it up some, but I think it'll be fine. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Excuse me. So, yeah, we're back at it. We cleaned the glass tops on the 60 breeder. I'm hooking up the lines over here. Actually, as we speak, I didn't realize I was running behind. So I just have to switch a couple things around here real quick. Because I hooked up the 5-gallon tank now. So the 5-gallon tank is ready to go to house shrimp that need rehoming, or just that we want to just interbreed, get a bunch of cool colors. So that's about it. So this tank is done, so I'm going to pull all of the boost out, drop it over into here. It's got very small amounts of moss in it, so what I'm going to do is pull the moss out of here probably, and put some in here. Because it doesn't matter to me what it is, Washington or Hooker's moss. It's got to be one of them, and it's got to be now. I'm not sitting around waiting. I only use 2 kinds, and it doesn't matter to me which one I use. I mean, I could care less. I like them both. That's why I keep them both. I don't keep any others because, I mean, they're great, but these give me the least amount of hassle. They grow the best, so they give me the least amount of hassle. So I have my containers. I have 1, 2, 3 tanks left to do today. I have 3 containers left. Oh, I gotta turn my fan. All right. I have music with no words, so we won't get hit to where we can't get monetized on this video, because I don't like making videos and they have no sound. They're kind of really boring. We have our no sugar monsters. We're good to go. So let's tear it up. So everybody, and another thing is I'm working on my hours, my watch time hours. So I don't mind going live and getting some extra time. Because like yesterday I did a video on YouTube and the volume went off, or I mean the camera went off. I couldn't turn it back on. It said that I had no abilities to do that. So we're not going back there again for a long time. YouTube must not hook me up because I don't have, I have 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have the watch time hours. I don't know, but it's just a bunch of crap. So I'm not using their streaming anymore. No, I didn't make a playlist. It's just on YouTube. I YouTubed rock music with no words. So I didn't make a playlist. Oh, a playlist. No, I need to do that. Yeah. I have not done that. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to music. I was going to say, it's not my music. So all's well. We checked everything today. No deaths. Everything's perfectly alive, in great shape. Well, because you do it right. If you do it right, nothing dies. So, and we take our time, and the biggest thing we've always told people is it comes down to the temperature and the TDS. If those are almost identical, you're good to go. I mean, if a shrimp dies during some sort of transport, it was probably a really weak shrimp anyways. So there's a good chance it would have died on you at some point in time anyways. So yeah, that's pretty. Well, so gotta go. All right, this is moss. This is freshwater moss. I know my moss is. That's a freshwater moss. Yeah. Alrighty. And that is also freshwater stuff doesn't do well in RO water very well. You'll get an email when eligible. Takes a bit. Yeah, I'm sure. Then we can watch an extra device to get you the hour. Sweet. I'm doing it wrong. They disappear. Yeah, if you're transferring shrimp and they're disappearing, then it all just comes down to temperature. That's it, temperature and the TDS if they're Caradinos. But if they're Neos and they're not making it, then there's something else involved. The only thing that ever scares me, and I guess there's really nothing we can do about it, is tap water. I think the reason you could do so good with Neocaridina or even Caridina if you're not looking to breed is if you're not doing tons of water changes because you don't overfeed, you don't have to worry too much about bad tap water getting into your tank. Because if the city does something around your house and you don't know about it, and you go pump it in your hookup. So I don't know. When it comes to that, the best thing to do is just temper your water. Just leave it sit. You could put a pump in it to pump it around. All that stuff works really good. Yeah, see, this is all mixed up. I don't ever want to lose like my freshwater plants. They were so hard to start in the beginning. Mosses, really good mosses, especially mosses without a I want to say bugs, but without anything in it that can kill the rest of your stuff, it's hard to come by. To be able to trust somebody that has mosses, that if you buy them off of them, they're not gonna come with a bunch of bugs and planaria and flatworms and just anything, snails. It's just really hard. So that's why all the years I've been doing this and the mosses that I have, I don't want to really lose them. I mean, I sell them all day long. I mean, this 5-gallon tank right here is slammed to the rim, but I won't get rid of everything and like bring in new mosses because I'm afraid that it'll have stuff in it. Zen Ginger. What is this? I gotta move my mouse. Several months later, they're back smaller. Oh, so they're having babies. But your adults are dying. My water's gone to crap. Well, the only way to get around it, if you want to keep small stuff that's a little more sensitive, just go to the store and get some some water from the store. That's the easiest, cheapest way. I mean, if you want to do a water change, let's say once a month, and a 1 gallon water change, just go get you a jug of water from the store. Fish Fam Link, what up? Yeah, it's we had snow here last night. We were snowing, and now it's all melting and it's all wet. So, all right, let me get a clear cup here so you guys can see how many shrimp this tank has in it. Now, this tank is pretty, look at that, scooped one up. Just dipping the pour cup in there. I scooped one up. I guess there's a bit of shrimp in here. But this tank, let me explain how this tank came about. It had other shrimp in it at one point in time, but the red shrimp that are in here were the culls from the purple shrimp, the purple metallics, okay? And they would throw them, so I'd pull them out and put them over here. I'm thinking actually maybe putting some back. I only have 3 purple shrimp left. That's what happens when you don't clean your tanks, right? New water, I mean. But so I started pulling them out, and I actually sold them all to my buddy, but a pregnant female and then 2 little baby ones showed up days later because there was so much stuff in here. And I don't know, there's probably 70 shrimp in here now. I mean, there's beyond shrimps in here. I mean, I don't know how this, it's 4 years old. And they have shrimp, they have babies in here like you wouldn't believe. Now, should I change the substrate? You ask. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's very, very old. 4 years in a substrate. But what does that tell you? Does that tell you that what people say isn't always true? Well, it's not that it's not always true. It just means that science isn't working in your aquarium as it would theirs or someone else's. Just because you test something doesn't mean that it can't happen, later down the road. And that's what testing and science is all about. It's just like medications. You got to test and make sure it doesn't kill you. Well, how many times do you test? But see, like, there's shrimplets in here. They've been having babies. Like, they don't stop in here. But if I don't change the tank, then it's gonna be the only one that isn't changed, and it's gonna drive me nuts. So. Yep. The shrimp don't want to come out. Some of those babies are problematic. But I have tons of adults in here, tons of babies. They're throwing the really dark red wine shrimps. Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't even counted them because I'll forget where I'm at. We'll just look at it after I'm done, and you'll see how many shrimps, and what did I do? My first water change in like 6 months, a couple weeks ago, and so, how do I have all these shrimps if it's the most important thing in the world, and all this and that? Who the hell is that? Don't know. When a name doesn't come up on my phone, I just hang it up. We had somebody trying to Bluetooth their way onto our TV a little while ago. It's really weird. I don't know. I'll give up on shrimp. Not going to add more. Still have a few different colors. My dream crashed a while back, but my cherries are still going strong. I'm thinking I need to get some yellow ones, though. They're so pretty. Yeah, yellow ones are really, really nice. I'm doing a Skittles tank and a 40 breeder. Now, here's the thing. Now, you guys know how long I've been doing shrimp, but I had that issue at one point in time where my shrimp were dying off, and I couldn't figure it out. And then somebody asked me if I had ram's horn snails in my tank. And I said, yeah. And then they said, well, make sure none of them are dead. And I went and looked, and I had like 3 or 4 dead snails in there, shells. So I went in there and took them all out. And then didn't have that problem anymore. So I don't have shrimp death anymore because I don't keep snails anymore. I mean, there's some in there, you can get rid of them, but if you go move a plant from one tank to another, there's a good chance you might transfer one. But that's the only thing that I've ever come across that kills shrimp. And what I try to tell people, but most people say, "Oh, I don't have that problem." Okay, well, I'm just saying that if you lose shrimp, there's a good chance that it's dead snails. Now, here's the thing: if you're losing shrimp, the best thing to do, really, the only thing to do is a big, huge water change. Do like an 80% water change. Because what you want to do is dilute the water. If there's ammonia, from dead snails, just dilute the water. You want to do a real big water change. It won't hurt the shrimp, I'm telling you. I do water change. You guys see all the stuff that I do. I don't follow the book on anything. How many shrimp you see me pull out of here already? I'm pulling out 3 to 5 almost per net. And I got from shrimplets to like 2-month-old shrimps to like, 3-4-year-old shrimps. I mean, there's all different ages in here. I don't, you just need to abide by a couple rules. Make sure you don't have anything in your tank that could die and wipe your shrimps out. That's like the biggest thing. So if you don't keep snails in your tank, you're good. I mean, I know snails are cool, but they're not that cool. Now, here's the thing is, if you have a heavily planted tank that could suck up all the ammonia and stuff, if a snail dies, then fine. You should be really good then. But me, I don't. I mean, I keep, I try to keep like a nano tank. So I have very small amounts of plants. And I don't like to have large amounts of plants because then I don't see my shrimps. My shrimps don't see each other. They don't breed as well. And, when I do my my classification, instead of calling it culling, the ones that I want to keep and the ones that, I can move, I can't find them. I can't see, once in a blue moon, you'll see a shrimp come to the front, but you can't see all the patterns that they're producing. So that's the big thing why as someone who breeds, because I breed, it's my hobby keeping shrimp, but the best part of the hobby is the breeding part. Because it's, keeping the shrimp's cool, but making it look the way I want it to look it's a whole nother, that's the real fun part. Because I don't, if I know that there's a high-end look to it and I just don't have it yet, like if I buy culls of something, but I know that it carries the gene, then I'll work hard on, getting that gene. So I was really hoping that these red ones would come up with purple heads. I was hoping, but they have not. I saw some before. They do have a purple sheen to them, but I don't know if I breed them back to them, if it'll help. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I have 3 left. It is what it is. If I lose them, fine and dandy. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I probably have 100 of these shrimps. Look, they're so fast, they just hop right out the net. Plus these shrimp don't know what really a net is, because I really don't net my shrimp, except once in a blue moon. I try to get it to where, they enjoy seeing me come around because they know it's feeding time or the lights are coming on or, something. But it's not to where I'm upsetting them or they feel, threatened in any way. Come on, let go. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, I probably have so many blue dreams growing right now, and I don't even specifically feed them. But, I feed my plecos so much that the blue dreams, I have blue dreams in almost every single tank except the Caridina tanks. And they just flourish so much, and I don't do anything. Like I said, I don't even feed them specifically. I just let them eat the pleco food. But mostly, it's like 98% of the pleco food is just green beans. So, French cut green beans. So, I don't know what you guys feed your stuff, but French cut green beans make my shrimp grow like you wouldn't believe. So, that's what I try to keep in their tummies. I throw in some other stuff once in a while, but like I said, it's all for plecos, and they just eat what I feed the plecos. Now this is one tank, okay? This is one 10-gallon tank. And look, I'm getting down to only a couple at a time. But here, hold on. There's 2 more. And then once I get all the ones that I could see, then I'll move the moss because it's going to stir the tank up. So trying not to do that. Oops. What size is the tank? These tanks are 10 gallon. Yeah, these are, it's all I've ever had. Except these up here, those are 60 breeders. These are just 10 gallons. But the one I just set up yesterday, that's just a 5 gallon. That's just going to be kind of an overflow for me to pull shrimps because I don't have anywhere to do that. And if I have somewhere to do that, then I can start taking them to the store and selling them off and, getting a bunch of cash for them. But it's, I'll be able, to get them out of here instead of them sitting around. Because that's why I really don't call the tanks much because I don't have anywhere to put them. See, these little ones are real smart, boy. But if you can get, they don't mind getting 2, 3 in a tank. They don't mind it at all. Here we go. I think I got 4 in there. Oh, no, 3. And the littlest one ain't going to want to let go. There you let go. So, yeah, come the 19th, 2020, the 19th of this month, I'll be in Pennsylvania. So if anyone lives in Pennsylvania, let me know. Going to see my mother for her birthday in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. So I think me and the Lukester's going. His cash should be off by then. So pretty sure he'll be able to go. He likes to see grandma. But if there's anything anybody wants and they're going to be in the area, let me know because I can bring it with me. We don't have to worry about temperature and stuff. So if you're going to be by or drive, if you could drive to Punxsutawney, then I can bring it with me and you can pick up some cool stuff. All right. So we're to a point now to where I can't see any just sitting. I see them, but I'm going to pull this stuff out more so they don't hide so much. And more or less, I'm just going to throw this away. So much this way. I have so much, it doesn't bother me. See, and then here's the other thing. The biggest place where they hide, and I'll take it off right now, is the sponge filter. So let me get, here we go, little bucket. So these filters haven't been cleaned in, I don't know, 3 years, 2-3 years. They're very slow rolling. This one here is not even stuck to the glass anymore. The one next to it. That pulled the whole pin out. But here it is. It's like sheet algae. It's so the algae is so thick. It's just like a sheet. All right, we'll let that hang out in there. Yeah, it's like mucky on the bottom of it, and the pipes are all real thick. So that should be all the shrimp should have jumped off. So we'll leave that there. But the biggest thing when you're stripping a tank is the least amount of movement, the better. Because if you start to shake up the substrate, you're going to lose. You won't be able to see them all. I'll tell you right now, I got to get that hose out of there. That thing's just going to bubble and drive me nuts. There we go. Put a little clip on it. We're good to go. All right. Here's that one got smart. It's running. There's one. Maybe two. Nope. Yep. Two. Got them. Got them both. And see, here's a good time too. If you want to pull some shrimps out that you don't want to put back in the tank. Like I have a female with no markings, but she has babies like you wouldn't believe. But she's a very low grade, but I've had her for a long time. But if she doesn't carry like really good genes, then she's just having mediocre babies. So I think I'm going to move her over to the tank. Or I might just put her back in here and, we'll see. I can always move stuff little by little. And see, I don't want to take these rocks out yet because that'll stir the tank up too. The minute you lift this stuff, I was doing it yesterday, not thinking, because I was just trying to do it quick. And it just stirred the tank up so bad it was hard to see the shrimps. So I would have to wait for them to come to the front and then drain it down real far. Because if you drain it down, it takes off all the fuzz or the dust. I don't know. I'd say there's, way more than 100 shrimp in here. But they're just happy shrimp. They don't stop. So. All right, here we go in the back. A couple black ones. And I have a black female also that's a good mama. And so I put her in here to mix with the red to try to get, black ones that look like the red ones. And, I have a lot of really nice shrimp, so they both did really good. All right, I think that might be it. Oh, nope, here's one. It's one of them wine reds, small one, probably about a month old, maybe. Oh, it's still on the back. They do not, some of them don't like to come out these nets, boy. But they got to. There we go. Yeah, they're not like wimpy, everything I do, all the movement I do, I don't lose any of them. But, it's the quality of the shrimp. If you don't, that's why when I got my shrimp, importing them from Taiwan, that was a big deal because, I'm getting them from guys that are putting a lot of time into them, and the survival rate is crazy. So, if I paid for it, if you paid for quality in the beginning, then, you're good to go like forever. So, that's the good part. Let me pull the rocks out now. And here's the thing is these are lava rocks. So what I do is I take them out and I take them outside and I throw them outside next to my garage. I just let them sit there and get rained on and what have you. And if I set up a tank and I need some lava rock, I just go on the side of my garage and go pick them up. They just been sitting out there in the rain. So I'll go rinse them off and that's it. That's it. Oops, dropped one. And then I'll grab as much as this moss out of here. Let me see if I can do it the best way. Where's that white net I was using? Here it is. That's kind of how I like to get mosses out. I stir the tank up and catch it in a net. It's easier for me to do it this way than any other way. And then I just go shake the net out in the trash. If you guys saw my video that I did on getting junk out of your tank using a power head and a net, that works really well. You can get a lot more than what you think. All right. That's cool. We'll just put that on there. All right, now it's vacuum time. See, I don't want all this crap. I don't want all this moss and stuff in here because when I go to rinse it out, it's all, it's going to go down my sink and stuff. It's not going to hurt nothing. It'll rot like immediately, but still. All right, so just for everyone watching, I said I'd show you what I got. So I don't know. Can we go a long ways? But that's a 10-gallon tank. All those shrimp, 10-gallon tank. So let's tell you, in 4 years, the same substrate. I have not changed my substrate in 4 years. So, like they say, it's kind of like fish too. If you're not putting them through stressful situations that they have to get used to, what do we got here? I'm sorry. Scotty Aquati, what's happening? Benjamin Peters, hello. TJ Kennedy, welcome. Good seeing you. Thank you. 10 out of 10. But if you're not putting your shrimp through stressful stuff, changing the water all the time and, fighting TDSs and this, that, and the other, you won't have a problem. I'm just changing this because it's just done. It's done. Then, like I said, I'm reusing it up into 60 gallons. So I'm not even throwing it away. I'm going to try to see if I can coax my eldest son into coming, because he's not in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but he's a recruiter for the Army right now in Pennsylvania. And they were just here for a week for the holidays. So I'm going to see if I could talk him into meeting me in Pennsylvania, because he's getting ready to go to France. And I probably won't see him for a few years. So the wife's going to take Luke. I think next year they're going to go. So I got probably 80%. I got to stop because the water is almost to the top of the bucket. There we go. So let me go dump this, and we'll be right back. I don't dump the substrate. I just dump the water into the drain, and then I just keep filling it up, because I'll wash this out, put it in the tank up top. That's all it takes, a couple seconds. But this is just to show everyone that, look, however many I did yesterday, they're all great. No deaths. It's real easy. If you take your time, do it right, pay attention to what you're doing. That's the biggest thing, I think, is, paying attention to, temperature, TDS, or not TDS, but, when you remineralize. But TDS also, if you're doing like tap water, just to see what they're used to being in. Hardest part of this is doing this fast enough to where you don't run out of water in the tank. I don't care if I suck all the water out. I just don't want to have to pour water in here and stir it up and make it a big mess, because right now nothing gets messed up. There we go. There we go. All right. Woo! Nice. Okay. Just watch as we go. See how fast it goes. All right. That's the suction cup for that one. I'll be right back. 2 and 2. Sorry, that's my alarm for my water that I'm making. Hold on, be right back. Like that. A little more, a little more. One second. All right. All right, let's set it up now. Airline back over here. There we go. All right. Okay, filters up and running. The airline's hooked up. Walls are all nice and green, full of algae. If no one has this cleaner, this is the razor blade one. I've had it for Seachem. Had it for years. It's really good. And the thing I like is you drop it, it just floats right in the top. So you can actually just leave it there if you want to go about doing something and come back for it. So Benjamin Peters. Oh, I might have said hi to you already. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's in. That's in. Now, our next step is to hook up our little pump, because all we did was put fresh pure RO water in. It's so pure. It's like the best on the market. We sell it here. You can't get it anywhere better than our RO water. Top of the line. Top of the line. So, plug that bad boy in. Blowing around. Crazy. All crazy like. And, all right, let's see if I can show you guys something else, too. Maybe I can show you guys something else, too. The substrate I've been using is Fluval Stratum. But check this stuff out. This is Crappy Light, sorry. This is Biostratum. Almost identical to Fluval Stratum, but this says that it has beneficial bacteria in it, more beneficial bacteria for plants and stuff. But I thought, oh, what the hell? Let me see how good it works with the shrimp. But Fluval Stratum, look, I've been using it ever since day one. I think people say bad stuff about it or say it isn't worth nothing because I don't think they can get it where they live. So, but Fluval Stratum, like it's 4 years, and now all I'm going to do is turn around and I'm putting it up in there in the 60 breeder. It's all washed out, ready to go. Nothing's in it. I boiled it. Well, I put boiling water in it so hot I couldn't put my hand in it. So, so now I'm just going to reuse it. And So I buy my soil at Petco, and Petco does um, price matching. So it was this stuff was 32 bucks, but on Petco.com it was 28.15. So I got it for 28.15 yesterday. They had another sale that they have a blue bucket sale. Whatever you can fit in the bucket is 20% off. Okay, the bucket or the substrate 20% off was $26 and some change, but the bucket's freaking $8. So it would have took me over. It would have made it more than what I would have had to pay for the substrate by itself. So yeah, we didn't go that route. They must really find a bunch of suckers because yeah, you might get 20% off of whatever you're buying, but the bucket takes you more than what you would have paid in the first place. So it is totally not worth it. But if you're not paying attention, I mean, who pays $8 for a 5-gallon bucket? I mean, that's just the lamest thing I've ever heard. Ooh, that's hot. Real hot. All right, so we want like 105 to 110. We're at 61. This is the salts. I already pulled it up out of the jug.
We travel in a van with our 2 cats, and this week we're visiting family. With AutoShip from Chewy, we were easily able to push back our delivery to arrive just in time.
Look at the chat for a second. I got this dumb shit on my way.
Since our mobile lifestyle can be so unpredictable, we really appreciate that Chewy makes it so easy to change, skip, or cancel.
Oh yeah. The scraper is really nice. Really, really, really nice. Now they make different sizes. They actually make one shorter than that and one way longer than that too. So, but it's really nice. You can clean one side of your tank and just let it go, and it'll float in the water and go about doing, reset your substrate or plants or whatever you're doing over here, and then lift the lid on the other side, go in that side to do it, and just grab the scraper. It's right there, and just let it float while you're working. It's really cool. It's a nice little hookup they got. 66. Right. 112 on the one from yesterday, so that's pretty good. Balanced out. $84. Hopefully that'll do it there. We'll see. Yeah, these little pumps are really, really, really nice. If you can find yourself a little pump, hold on to that sucker. Take care of it. Because that's the thing is I don't need to keep water mineralized in a tub, having to find a place for it. All I have to do is, I can make 5 gallons, just pump RO into 5 gallons and mineralize it like this. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to house it. $93. I bought this other cool thing for work the other day. It's a band, goes on your head. It's a light, and then it's got a light flashlight on the side. I'll turn it on. See the band? It's super bright. You can work on your fish tanks with it, and then it has a flashlight on it, and it's all on your head, and then it's got a sensor on it. You can turn the sensor on and just swipe your hand past it, and it'll turn on and off. But that was $20 at Lowe's. Not Home Depot, but Lowe's. 101, 102, 101. All right. But yeah, this is a 8-pound bag. It's an 8.8 pound bag, full 4 kilograms. So, but when I compared it, literally, it said they get it from the exact same place. It's the same stuff as fluval stratum, but they say that they put these extra with MIT and AVEC bioactive beneficial bacteria. So this has a beneficial bacteria in it. Okay. So I wanted to see if it made a difference with the shrimp. Even though I know it says it's plants. You know, I still want to try it. Plus, the bag's cool looking. All right, 110. Wow, 109. All right, now the water that they're in probably going to be through the roof. 174. So, what we need to do now is pop this motor off. And I want to blow everything to the back. That's it. And then unplug it. And tank is done. Put the substrate in it. And what I do is like I said, I bought these plastic containers at the Dollar Tree. I mean, who wants to spend a bunch of money on it? And I'm not going to buy those really cool glass containers that they have. I mean, what do I want to do that for? I mean, they look super cool, but I'll just do this. It's all about, affordability. So I just tilt it, get water into it, get it, so it's all sitting in there really good, and then just lower it in. And I put it back by the filter. Of course, you'll have a couple floaties, but that's no biggie. Then I'll reach into this tank. Well, maybe not, because that's kind of mixed. So we'll go in over here. Get this big thing of Hookerus moss. Drop it down in there. Then, so we know that how I drip them in. I don't really drip them in, but I stick the shrimp. Don't freak out. I take a while to do this. What I do is I hang the container on the edge of the tank like that, and the temperature of the water will make the temperature of the water in the container the same temperature. Then over time, like every 15 minutes, I add a little water out of the tank in there till it's almost full. Then I just fully submerge it, drop it to the bottom, and I let them come out all on their own. So there you go. That's how we do it. So that's it. Dying away. All right, what do we got? So that's how we do her. That's how we get her done. And that's it. See if we can get a picture or a little video of the fish tank. See if I can just put it right on the table across from it, so it's stable. Now it's just my CPD tank, the babies. Fish and Tank Ticks, what up? Yeah, the TDS meters that I have are this one. It's an HMD. I actually got it at my pet store down the street from me. I've used this thing for, I don't know, 5 years. The other one, I was actually going to talk a bunch of smack about Rob. This is an HMD, HM Digital, TDS Easy. And it's actually signed by Rob. Flip Aquatics. You can see he wrote Flip on it and then signed his name. And a little smiley face. What? But this one has a lock on it. So you turn it on and then whatever, you stick it in the water. And then you could hit it, pull it out, and see it locks it. The other one doesn't do that. So once you pull it out, that's it. These are much more sensitive. The big one's much more sensitive. So let's say it says 110. My little one could say 105. So, but yeah, I got this. Actually, Flip gave this to me. That's how long ago this was, at Aquashella in Chicago. I can't remember what year it was. I'd have to pull the shirt out. But it's the same. Oh, he didn't even sign that. See, I keep all my stuff out. LRB. He signed that for me. I'm sure he signs all of them, but yeah, the other one is up in my son's bedroom. He liked it so much, he wanted it in his bedroom. So let me see if I can see what year Aquashell that was. My son used to wear the shirt all the time. So here's my Aquashella shirt. I've never worn it. 2021. Of course, I signed my own shirt when I was Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. It's got dust on it. Hangs up in the storage room. But see who we got on here. Science Girl. Probably can't read them all. Who did I have? Oh, I put Lucas. I think I put LRB on the. Yeah, I gave LRB the shoulder or the arm. But Crystal's Pets and Plants. I can't read that one. Susie Q Aquatics. Chattanooga Ed. There's Chattanooga Ed's right there. Fish Room Fever. That's, oh boy, that I haven't seen forever. Peck Tech. SC Aquatics. Eric Lucas. Yep. BipedShrimp.com. Brett Raymer from Tank. Yeah, I got his signature. What? Flips up on the top corner. Yep. Chattanooga. But that's my shirt from Chicago, 2021. So yeah, I haven't been to any in a long time. It's Chicago's not far. It's 5 hours, but I don't know. It's just setting it up and hold on, sorry about that. Let me go to this camera really quick and back it off. All right, there we go. But yeah, so that was my Aquacella shirt. Like I said, I don't know. As much as I want to say, you know, these people were better than these people, and these people were better than these people. God, dog. I don't know. See, I was with Pac Tech and Chattanooga Ed for probably more because I hung out myself more or less. I just went and did my own thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Flip was really, really cool. It's like like when you talk to Flip, he didn't like go, oh, hold on, I gotta go. Oh, hold on, I gotta go talk to these people. He like literally talked to you like you've known him for 10 years. And no one, I mean, if people came up and said hi or whatever, I think his mom was working his booth, you know, whatever that was, that, you know, that's totally natural. But at no time did he just treat you like you were just some person that walked up to his booth and, you know, didn't matter. And same thing with LRB. Luke, I got pictures with me, and I got a lot of pictures of me and Rob. Because, see, I'm real tall. So Rob wanted me to squat down so I was shorter. I don't even know if I have them on this phone anymore. I think they're on the computer. But he wanted me to squat down and take pictures. He's acting like he's punching me in the face. And it was really funny. I would like to go to the next one. But, I mean, I would need, like, you know, Ed, you know, it's the guys that I really get along with. You know, I mean, I get along with everybody, but I guess more or less I don't feel so out of place. Yeah, I don't think I have it on my phone anymore. It's on the computer. Because when I reset my phone, it didn't put all the pictures back on it, but I have everything locked onto my computer. Oh, wait. No, here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Here's me and Flip. Yeah, and then here's me and LRB. Yeah, so then we took a photo of everybody. Oh, here it is. So it was a pretty big it is a pretty big turnout. Shrimp folks, you know, and fish folks. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's still on my phone. Hold on. I should be able to text on call. Hold on. It's a text about work. If somebody can come to work tomorrow. Yeah, asking me if they can come to work tomorrow. I just told him to message my partner that I don't know what he's gonna do. So sorry about that little pause. But yeah, so what's that? I bet 2018. No, not that long ago. I mean, 21's a long time ago. Because it was God, what would that have been? I drove, and it was good weather. I don't believe I wore a coat, so it was probably May, June or something. I'm sure somebody could look it up and figure it out, but I just think that shirt is badass. Now, I bought Luke one, and Luke wears it to, we go out and stuff, but that one's never been worn. It's never been washed, nothing. So it's dusty. I hang it in the spare room. I mean, I got to put it in one of those bags. But I think what I want to do is actually wear it when I go to the next Aquashella. Just wear it. But that's all written on there with a silver permanent marker. So it's pretty cool. So. Yeah. So anyways, that's how I roll. That's what we do with the tanks. That's how we hook it up. Oh, I'll show you the top tank. It's still cloudy, but the filter's clearing it. Plus it settles over time, but this is the substrate after I take it out of the shrimp tanks. Hold on. That's one tank. I just dumped it in there. The plecos are already loving it, but it clouded the tank up. But, now this stuff won't be just in a pile and looking like crap. I got new containers for their breeding cups. But this tank only has plecos in it because I'm growing them up. I want to get more adults going, so they're only in there for that reason. But, yeah, reusing that substrate. I mean, by the end of the day, tomorrow at the latest, this tank is going to be so crystal clear that the little dust that's in there will all be gone, and all that substrate that I bought 4 years ago. Look, freshwater fish don't need that, and the plants will all be able to suck up all the whatever's left in it. I mean, the stuff's made out of clay. It's great. You don't want to throw that away. It costs too much. All right, Benjamin. Thank you, sir. Yeah, wow, it's already 6 o'clock. We're going to have to be busting up soon, too. That tank over there, the Pleco tank, it got a new water change yesterday. But, here's the purple tank from yesterday. There's only 3. I think I have a female and 2 males. So, see, there's one up there. Yeah, resetting your tanks doesn't hurt your shrimp at all. But then this is my Galaxy tank. These were from Mr. Green. So he sent these to me years ago, and I don't cull the tank. I just keep letting them breed, but they also stop breeding. So I just leave it be, but now I'm just resetting everything. I want to get them to start breeding more so I can cull them more and get better quality out of it, because he got these from buypetshrimp.com from Eric. He bought them. I think he paid like $100 a piece and then sent me a bunch of culls for free. There's a nice one there, blue. But see, these are all the ones that I threw in a 5-gallon. They'll just crawl through that moss, eat. I ain't going to have to feed them forever, but that thing's packed. There's probably, 40, 50 shrimps in there already. Yeah, that's a nice shrimp right there. So that's a Galaxy because it doesn't have a fishbone pattern, but that's a real nice Galaxy. It's got a lot of spots. That's a high-end Galaxy. Really? It's not going to focus? If I'd stop shaking, right? But anyways, that's a real nice one. There's a lot of real nice ones in here, but I got to start, separating and just keeping the real high-end ones. Here's all the ones that I pulled. This is out of a 10-gallon tank, guys. So to show you what you can have in a 10-gallon tank after 4 years, same substrate, just how it is. But now that we reset the tank, this should explode and get way more out of it, you know. So you see what I do before we end this. I take the cup and I just dip it. Let some water in there. And then I hang it again. And I'll do that about 4 times. And then I'll just put the cup in there and let them crawl out. And away they'll go. But yeah, it's that's how we're doing it. They stay super healthy. They're in really good shape. This tank's full of Blue Dreams. Real nice Blue Dreams too. Just packed. I only started with like 3 in here. That's how prolific my shrimp are. They just go nuts. Alrighty. All right, everyone. Well, I think we're going to call it a night because it's 6 o'clock, so it's dinner time. The wifey, I'm sure, has something going on up there. So she made pancakes, she made waffles, Bob Evans sausage, hash browns, sausage, hash browns. Oh, scrambled eggs. Yeah, and waffles this morning. Woo! We don't get that often. When we do, oh, is it nice? So, sorry about that. I had the sun above me. Fathom Aquatics, what is up? Yeah. The wife hooked us up this morning. So I don't know how extravagant she'll get on dinner. My wife likes to cook, so she cooked in the Army. So my wife did 5.5 years in the Army. She cooked in there. So she's real good. All right, everyone. It's so great to see everybody that is in here today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. If you would please, remember, I'm going to do this every stream. If there's any streams out there, that are close to 1,000 or that could use some help, could you guys put their names in the comment section so people can see it when they watch this? Can you share it out? I got to get my my view count up. It takes me 4 years to freaking hit 1,000, but now it's probably going to take me 4 years to get my view count up. So, but put names in here in the comment section below that are close to 1,000. Maybe we can help them get to 1,000. And, any cool YouTube channel that you watch. It doesn't have to be fish or shrimp. It could be any YouTube channel that is really cool. But yeah, put all that stuff in there. Aquarium Delirium. Oh yeah, GNC Aquatics. All right, hold on. GNC. It sounds like where I get my vitamins from. Aquarium Delirium. All right, subscribe. All right, we're subscribed there. Now we need GNC Aquatics. G and C AQ AQUATICS. Is that how you spell it? AQUAGNC Aquatics. Oh, okay. 472. Subscribed is Mal, and he's really great. And GNC is Gabriel, and he's been starting up breed fish. Oh, nice. Motor City Aquatic Links. Hey, Fish Fam, Motor City. Oh, nice. Thank you, Zen Ginger. Hey, still in you. Right when we're going out, you're coming in, but it's great that you stopped in. But okay, well, they both have me subscribing. So if anyone who watches this, could you please hop on their stuff and subscribe to their channels? If not, if you haven't yet, since and you see I haven't, so I now am. But all right, thank you everyone for Robert Mulder. God, I know that name. Wasn't it on one of them TV shows? Robert Mulder. Yeah, he was the cop dude. Yeah, Robert Mulder. Yeah, good vibes. Well, glad to see you in here. But all right, yep, everyone. Like Snelling says, enjoy your day today, and always don't let nothing or no one steal your joy, ladies and men. But yeah, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. And I hate to say it, tomorrow's Monday. Back to the grind. But all right, everyone, thank you so much. And it was a pleasure. So hopefully Fox Mulder. Yeah, LOL. Hopefully I earned your subscription today. And Robert Mulder. Yep. And hope to see you next time. Saturdays, 9 p.m. Every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Unless I stream during the week or I go earlier. But okay, everyone. Thank you. Have a good one. Peace.